my math again, I think we're gonna be at the 60-hour mark. Part 180 should be coming up, and that's equivalent to 60 hours of the game. Because I did 2 3-hour streams the last 2 times, so that means we're like at a 156 spot. So yeah, we'll just, Iga I said, right? I think I said Iga over Tosh. The thing is, I feel like Iga's abilities are better than Tosh's. Tosh can attack, but Iga's abilities were a lot better. So I think that's why I choose Iga. Honestly, either one of them seem good, but I think I'm going with Iga and then Deekbeck, because we don't know if we're gonna go with Shantae or Shu or Liza. Plus, getting some extra XP is nice. Bum bum. Actually, wait, I should look what level these guys are. They might be a little weaker. We are probably meant to do this one sooner. Honestly, if they are weaker, that's good, because, like, I'm not really up to the levels anyway. I can't check yet. After this, I'll be able to. There's like no exit here. Oh, I'm hitting that switch probably. Alright, what level are you? 80. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be a little lower level than me. Although, now I think about it though, Elk is the only one above 80, so really, we're around the same level. Really wish this wasn't here so I can hit both of you, but I can't, obviously. Oh, I have that death move that they use, of course. I also have invisible, which is neat. Bum, bum, bum. Dude, we're like 4 days away from Forbidden West. Very, very excited. It has been getting some good reviews. I am super pumped. Wasn't a fan of the Frozen Wilds, but the main game was really good. Frozen Wilds was like not bad, it just wasn't interesting to me. Again, I could have pushed through if the story of that was better, but it just didn't grip me. The main story was good. I have fun with the main story, so I am looking forward to Forbidden West. Now, you know what? Let's do this. I'll give Deekbeck those kills, because the whole point of him being here is to get more XP. The way the mummies jump is so good. Oh right, Sonya's HP is not that much. I think we went over this. The headdress can only be worn by Shantae and Liza, right? I mean, we're using Sonya, so that kind of makes me want to use Shantae and Liza, or Liza, one of them. I don't know. Unless I get something better for Sonya, which would also be neat. Stop guarding. I hate the guard mechanic in this game. That's my one problem with the gameplay, the guard mechanic. Like, missing is bad enough. You don't need to have a secondary RNG thing. Like, I know I can guard too, so I guess that makes it better, but even still, it feels like it happens a lot on the enemy. It might be something else that's dependent on level. Which is really annoying if true. Because being on the enemy's level is difficult. It's not easy. The levels jump a lot in this game. I have like very few complaints with this game, and all of them are gameplay related. Not so much gameplay related, they're just like mechanic related. Like mechanics in the gameplay. Not so much the gameplay itself. The gameplay itself is fine. I have no problems with the actual gameplay. It's just certain things about the gameplay that get on my nerves. Fine. Rage Herb? What's that do? Oh, it just recovers HP. Oh yeah, turn the switch on. Or chat AMA, ask me anything. We're gonna be here for a while. I also really wish the Sealed Ruins like had a little bit more diversity. They tried with one of them to make it a little more unique, but it wasn't enough. They all just look the same. I know it's a strategy RPG, but having like, I don't know, 7 of these be exactly the same is a bit overkill. But they are optional, so I can't really complain about them too much, but you know. This has been basically 100% playthrough, so I will complain about them. Does that do anything? What on earth? What did that just do? Heal me? That might have healed me? I don't even know. I cannot even tell what that did. It had the heal animation, but I don't think it healed. Or maybe I was already at full, who knows? So putting Deke back here was a bad idea. Don't you mean 99%? I already said basically 100%, so yeah. I don't know the exact percentage. I could have missed much more than that. We just talked about how I'm not getting all the wanteds. I already said I said basically 100%. That job is just like a fraction of what I missed. I could have missed more. I don't even think I found. There's probably more hidden stuff I didn't find. I wouldn't be surprised. So nice defense up. Oh, darkness was that stupid ailment that like makes me miss more. Just what I need to miss more when the enemies are already higher level than me. Although they're not much higher level. They only out-level like everyone but Elk. Elk out-levels these guys. Yeah, I'll heal Deke back too. Why not? I also gotta find a way quickly to kill these bugs before they get up. I think Iga should get a turn, or Deke. I'm gonna hold off and wait for Deke to get a turn, because that'd be ideal. I'll be upset if he doesn't. I'm working really hard to give him these kills. Oh, thank you. Okay. Should be able to hit all three of you. Perfect. Die. Oh, hit that one too. Nice. Never have I promised this game to be 100%, and I did a lot more than I thought I would. There was just some stuff that was hidden, not super hidden, because again, I might have not found everything. There was some stuff that I really didn't want to miss, so I just did my best to make sure I didn't miss it. But I also didn't really care if I missed some stuff, because I kind of feel like that's how it should be sometimes. Sometimes I don't really care to use a guide too much on the first playthrough, because then if I ever do replay the game, which this game is good enough to where I'll replay it, then I can find all the stuff I missed. And there'll still be some stuff to experience that's new. It doesn't have to work like that, but, you know, it could. I just can't wait to replay Lunar 2, because comparing this Grandia and Lunar 2 is going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait to make that video. That's also what I can't wait for. Sarisa. That's a spear. Is it better than the boar spear? If not, then it's not worth. It's not. It's a lot worse. Why even bother? But yeah, comparing this Lunar 2 and Grandia it's gonna be really fun. Because I just get, like, playing one of them gives me, I always think of the comparisons. I'm like, oh, this is like Grandia, this is like Lunar. Not specifically, but there are some things that compare me to the other one. I mean, they're all made around the same time, so that's enough. Let's see, this was made in 1996. This technically beat out Grandia by a year. Technically, Lunar 2 was made in like 95, 96 for the Sega CD, but the PS1 version wasn't made until 98, 99? Something like that? Maybe 2000. I'm not even sure. I think the PS1 version is relatively late in the PS1 cycle. I'm not sure. All I know is that Grandia was made for the Saturn in 97, and in 99 ported in America. Alright, which one do I hit here? Just try one, see what happens. Oh, this opens all the chests. What on earth? There's like 5. If I do this. Enemies. Did not want that. Oh, it's a wanted. Thank goodness we found it now. I would not have come back for it. Oh, you didn't get the Might Mind. I hate that. I should have done the level 2. Too late now, though. Oh, Sania guarding, nice. I love that. But yeah, there are some things stopping this from being my favorite PS1 game, and also stopping it from being higher on my top 10 list. Although, the good things about it are really, really good. There are some things stopping it being like, this is why it's not as good as this, etc., and stuff like that. But the stuff it does good, it does really good. Stuff it does bad is, like, not detrimental, but it definitely is noticeable, and it kind of... I don't want to say brings the game down, because it really doesn't. But there's some things that I consider flaws. And that mostly comes down to, like, some gameplay stuff. Very few story stuff is like that. Although that time travel bit felt super padded out and filler. Even though it was for a good cause, hey, get the Guardians to stop the awakening of the Dark One, that felt super padded. Like, they should have either shortened it or just not included it at all. It went on for way longer than it should have. Ow. Need to see if it's on the Vita. I feel like it is. I don't think so. It's on PSN. I think all the Arc the Lag games are on PSN. And PS1. I feel like these games are exclusive to PS1. And they're accessed via PS3. All I know is that there's no Vita version. I could be wrong, but I think these are just PS1 games. Like, there's only the physical, there's like the, obviously they made them like 95, 96, 98. I don't know when Arc the Lag 3 came out by itself. It came out like 2 years after Arc the Lag 2. I know Arc the Lag 1 and 2 were like a year apart, because they're meant to be one game. And then the collection bundled them all together. So, fine. Oh, it's a mace, but I'm not even using Poco, so it's worthless. Yeah, I know PS Vita can play PSP, but I don't think it's even on the PSP. There's no, like, physical PSP version. Can't you, like, play PS1 classics on PSPs or something? Isn't that a thing you can do? Or am I wrong? Because if so, then that's what it is. It's only on PS1 and PSN, I'm fairly certain. I doubt there's a PSP/Vita version. Sani is dying. Go over there and heal her. Now, Deekback can have those kills. Oh, you're the wanted. We should start fighting you. 52? Why are you so weak, dude? Why is this enemy so weak compared to the others? Kinda crazy. These guys are like 80. I mean, this will be easy. That's the bright side. Alright, hopefully you guys are still in your coffins. On PSP and Vita. Oh, how about that? How do you think people play Eternal Punishment? How does Eternal Punishment fall into this? We're talking about Arc the Lad, not Eternal Punishment. Plus, I don't even know what Eternal Punishment is, so... I don't know if that game's on the PSP. I don't even know what it is. I know that you can play PS1 classics on PSP because of PSN, but is there like a physical PSP version of the game? That's what we're talking about. If you could play it on a PSP, great, but is there an actual version of it? Is what we're talking about.